hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my review for Real Housewives of Potomac Season 4, Episode 7. If y'all hear the wind blowing, y'all know the fan is on. If you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole J-Bird. Okay, I don't feel like singing y'all. Happy Father's Day to any fathers who is watching this video, even though you won't see this until like Monday, but it's still like Sunday night ish, even though it's 2:30 in the morning. This episode pissed me. Candace, bitch, I'm gonna give it to you when it's time to get to you, but bitch. Woo, Candace. Candace, let me just say, I hope they don't bring you back next season. And if they do bring you back next season, I'm going to just enjoy dogging you out. And now let me start from the beginning, because I don't want to go into her, but Candace irks all my nerves, all my motherfucking nerves. Okay, excuse my French. So we see Monique is planning her rainbow baby shower. Well, not really baby shower. It's a rainbow baby party, basically. She suffered a miscarriage before, and so when she got pregnant, she realized, rainbow baby. So she's having a whole little celebration. But a couple people is canceling. If I keep getting cancellations, I'm gonna start charging folks. Never have a party if you're gonna be upset that someone doesn't come and say they owe you money. Just don't do it. Anyway, I know she can afford it. She was joking, whatever. Robin can't make it because her son has the best, well, like a football game, and then Giselle can't make it because her daughter is sick. Cool. She understands that. So, we see that Karen and Athy come. They playing nice. Okay, they both bring their husbands. Their husbands playing nice. You know what I'm saying? We see Chris' mama is there. Okay, walking around maxing and relaxing or whatever. She was talking to Ashley and Mike. Is it Michael? His name Michael? Yeah. And she's like, well, I don't shake hands and I can't hug and I smell your drink. I'm like, well, goddamn, mama, go sit down somewhere. Go sit down, mama. But she's like, I don't drink nothing but Jesus. I said, I don't think you're supposed to drink Jesus. But I get what she means. She don't drink liquor. Okay, well, have several seats, mama. So, first of all, it's an outside, summertime party scene. And Monique, I'm so hot. Oh my God, I'm sweating. And you see people look hot. I hate outside parties in the summer, mainly because it's hot. I don't like being hot. I don't like floating bugs away. I don't like having to find a piece of shade that's cool. I don't like it when it ain't no breeze. I will never have an event outside. I just will not do it. I hate weddings that are outside. I hate barbecues that are out. I just don't. Well, in the summer, and when it's late August, September, when the weather not in the 80s and the 90s or the high 70s in the sun, cool. But I'm like, girl, it's too hot. Monique, go sit down somewhere. I don't want you to pass out. No, it seemed hot. Or don't have it in the daytime when the sun is heavy. Have it at 6. A 6 p.m. party, I don't mind, because the sun gonna be going down. It won't be that hot. Okay, we can have some lanterns on to keep the mosquitoes away. But girl, I can't do it. Anyway, I got a whole little tangent. So Monique, lets people know what the rainbow baby means, which just means it's the baby that you get pregnant with and have after you suffer a miscarriage. And so she says how she's grateful for her rainbow baby, but she also still wants to celebrate her angel baby, which is the baby that passed away. And so they released doves. I thought that was really pretty, because a lot of people have, angel babies. So I thought that was really, really cute thing. Then her mother-in-law spoke. Because her mama-in-law said, I want to say something. And they was like, okay. And so she get on the mic and speak up to say how she, loves her daughter-in-law, and how she's sorry for calling her out her name, and that everything they went through was in the past. So she did a public apology for what she said. Was it I think it was 2 seasons ago, when she called Monique a heifer. Didn't I get that heifer together? Did she call her a heifer or a tramp? or Huzzy, something. She called her some out of her name, whispering because Mama didn't realize the microphone could pick all that stuff up. And so they haven't been on the best of terms since then. But she publicly apologized in front of everybody at the party and said how much, she loved Monique, she loved her son, the kids in the belly, the kids up in heaven. She loves it all and God blessings be to God, okay? And they hugged and it was fine. So we see, Candace bitch ass came like, yep, I'm gonna dog her as much as I can. She made me so mad this episode for two whole reasons. So her and Chris came like, we don't get no fucks, okay? Because Candace is boring. Okay. Anyway, so we do see as they all sitting around the tables outside how Michael and Ashley talking, and Michael is he's getting emotional. He's like, we should do something for the child we lost. Because, what I'm saying, you were pregnant, we lost that baby, it was a loss, and, what I'm saying, it was something special. And regardless of Michael may be saying some things where he want to do the pieces. I'm not. I ain't here, so I'm good with it. However, he at this moment is emotional because at the end of the day, they did lose a baby. At the end of the day, they trying to have another one, and I feel like what I'm saying. Let them live in that space of trying to have a whole family. You know what I'm saying? So we do see because Karen and Ray is there, and so Karen sees Chris and Chris's dad, and she see Monique and her mom, and so she, of course, gets emotional because, she just lost her parents. Both parents. And she brings up how, just seeing this, makes her miss her people. But she's happy to be getting out the house to still face these things head on. Okay? So we then see Monique get on the microphone again, and she just kind of brings up how, they dealt with the loss of their angel baby. And then she opens the floor to anyone else who may have had experience and who has an angel baby and may be trying again. And so Ashley speaks, just brings up how again her and Michael lost their child a few months ago, and she was saying how it was hard for her to wrap her mind around the loss and what happened with her baby reject, I'm saying, all that stuff. So she brings up how she really can't wait to share the beautiful experience of having a rainbow baby like Monique and Chris is, and how happy she is for them. And she's like, even though we had our issues or whatever, I do love you both, and I wish you both the best. And it's amazing that you're having this amazing moment. It was beautiful. Okay, it was, sometimes you have to let beautiful moments be beautiful moments when you feel like a person's being genuine. And I like that Karen said, how her heart goes out to Ashley. She said, Ashley had a whole loss, and I do feel like, her losing that baby changed her. She said death changes people, and it does. It really, really does. But you have to see a change in that person to take them serious. I feel like Ashley is a bit different, period. And that old punk ass Candace. We then see Ashley and Karen have a whole little sidebar conversation. And Ashley just said, Karen, I want us to have a whole, day where we hang out together. I want us to have a little dates out. Okay, just the two of us to kind of mend some fences, get close, and just kind of bond a little bit, a little start of a bond. And Karen like, girl, we had a whole rough patch. You was, I don't know, because you wasn't shit to me at one point in time. But we shall see, we shall see. So Karen did what Karen's supposed to do when somebody fucked you over. You say, we can't be friends right now. However, yes, we can go see where things can go. I can do that. But I can't be like, oh yeah, we can be friends right now. We may not be able to be friends right now. It may take some time, okay? So, they gonna see how things can go. We do see Giselle mom come to visit, come into town, and we see where Giselle get her kind of pettiness from. Because her mama say, sometimes I miss you and sometimes I'm happy for the space. I say, well, ain't that the goddamn truth? Okay, sometimes you do miss people and sometimes you're happy when they gone. Which means they at home, you can still talk to them, but they ain't in your face. So Giselle said that's where I got my shade from. But she do say, but my mama ain't as bad as Candace's mama. Ain't nobody as bad as Candace's mama except Candace. So, she brings up how her parents were married for 35 years. They're not divorced. And when her mom was asking her about the trip in Louisiana, and she was like, well, yeah, my dad was there. Da, da, da. Oh, that's, I don't want to hear that. It's cool. It's good. You had a good time. That's all that matters. Sometimes when you divorce somebody, you don't care what they doing. They alive, they well. That's okay. Blessings be to God. Next, and that's all she really want to hear about. So Giselle basically just tells her mom how she wants to buy a house. She wants to get a new house that she can build, and it'll be something that she did for herself and her girls. Meaning the house I'm in is a house my ex-husband helped me get and was paying for. And if I get my own house to renovate my own houses, it's my own house. Okay? And she brings up how the house has been sitting for a year, and it will be a project. When they showed us the house, it didn't look nice. Like it looked rinky dinky. Like I'm like, are you gonna tear the whole thing down? I was confused. Very, very confused. But I watched a lot of HGTV, and houses that look shitty in the beginning looks amazing in the end. But when Giselle said, yeah, we want to get it and take about 2 years, I say 2 years. 2 years to fix it, girl. You gonna build it yourself. Giselle must mean she gonna have to learn how to rebuild houses herself. She gonna take a year for her to learn how to rebuild a house, and then her herself, she is going to rebuild the house herself. I'm like, ain't no way on God's green earth that you're gonna have professionals doing stuff to their house, and it takes 2 years. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Sheree's house took what, like 10? I mean, it's just a lot. Her mom like, you don't like product, Giselle. You do not like product. You don't like it at all. And Giselle then said, well, Robin did it, and she's fine. Meanwhile, across town, as Alex was saying, at Robin's, money pit, it was supposed to be a 4 month job on that little old house. Well, it has been 10 months. I don't get it. See, look, I watch HGTV all the time. When I'm not reviewing stuff and I'm not really working at my job and I need to decompress and just not watch something that my brain has to contain information or anything like that, I watch HGTV or I watch, the Cartoon Network. One of the two, one of the two. And it's usually HGTV because when I buy a house, I have these ideas of what I want to do and I want to start flipping houses. Anyway, no house has taken that long. No, I said 2 years. Now I watched Jeff on flipping. What's it called? Flipping out. Now some of his stuff has taken that long, but I mean that's because I don't know. I don't know why. Because again, on HGTV, it don't take that long. It doesn't. It takes like they be flipping houses in like 8 weeks. That's just 2 months. 2 years, just girl, let me move on. Anyway, again, Robin and her money pit that ain't ready. She get in there, whatever. She delivering shit. I'm like, her realtor can't be anybody who do real work because he probably just do realtor stuff because he there in a whole suit jacket. I'm like, why are you in a suit jacket and some nice work shoes at a house that's a site? Okay, it's a construction site. And not Giselle, Robin was in the little pickup truck delivering things on her mama, and they get in the house, and the people like, oh yeah, they left out 2 cabinets for the kitchen. I'm like, how you miss 2 whole cabinets? Again, I kept saying the reason her house is probably taking so long is because of contractors. If you don't have good contractors, it can take forever. But she in there trying to work and get the doorknobs put on or whatever. Ain't no power. I say, girl, that is a whole money pit. But they do say, but we should be done in about a month. I'm like, another month? That mean that house took a whole year, girl. That house wasn't big enough for your project. And girl, anyway, so they say how like the comps and the other comps, the comparisons, and the other in the area show houses, that's selling for like 160 grand. They didn't put 100 grand in. Girl, I said, and but she might make a profit, but she need to get somebody to help her. She gonna do another house. So, Giselle, don't look at Robin did it. It took Robin 10 months to do a 2 month house. Don't listen to Robin. So we do see Monique and Chris and his mom have a conversation, because mainly she still want Chris' mama to know you can't be out here just talking all kind of random shit about me and think it's cool. So Monique, like, with Mama Chris, because I can't think what her name is. Mama Chris, you be taking shots at me, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you don't mean well in what you be saying. Like, and I don't think that's cool. And the mama then say, well, Chris, you know me, you know me, and you should tell her that I can say what I want to say. He was like, Mama, nah, can't do that. He just says how, you know what? No, Monique then says at first, but no, we can't just say whatever we want, when we know it hurt the other person's feeling. We can't just do that or whatever. Chris then said, you know what, Mom, you can't do that. We are family. We love each other. he like, sometimes Monique be the one telling me that I need to talk to you, but I'll be upset with you. So you think she against you and she not. Sometimes she on your team and you have no idea of how much she's rooting for you when you up here, you know what I'm saying, talking about her. He brings up how, nobody is promised tomorrow. We should not be here fighting. We should be a whole family. You right, son. You right. We ain't promised tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We need to just move on and move forward. But what mama need to do is, you can't be talking shit, okay? You can't be talking shit about your son's wife and think that you can say whatever and she should just take it because you was mama. Ain't gonna happen with me. And I appreciate Chris telling her, like, Ma, that ain't, Ma, that ain't how it's gonna go. Because it's not gonna make anything be positive, okay? It's not gonna be positive. And girl, but at least there ain't nobody fighting. They ain't cuss, and she didn't call her no huzzy no more. So I'm gonna assume everything went well. So from there, we see Ashley and Michael went to like I think they went to an acupuncture person. I can't think of how to say the word. Mainly because they put them needles in her, and I'm like, that's what they do. So they go talk to the doctor because Ashley wants to be sure that her body is okay for her to have this baby. And she brings up how she had a miscarriage 10 years ago when she was 19, and she said that pregnancy was definitely unplanned. And she said the crazy part was she was going to have an abortion, but before she could have an abortion, she had a miscarriage. So she had a miscarriage 10 years ago. She had a miscarriage recently. She said so she's just worried that her body may not be able to, carry a baby. And so she wants us to be sure that she's okay. And the doctor said, well, did y'all get his sperm test? Like, how old are you, Michael? And like I said, I'm 59. Well, did you test his sperm out? They're like, we know we don't have to do that because once me and him started trying to get pregnant, we got pregnant the second month. It's just I lost the baby, you know what I'm saying, within the first trimester. So he like, well, okay, that's cool. So let's do these things. So the doctor put them needles in, them acupuncture needles, and was like, doot, 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 doot. Okay, sit here for a while, breathe it in, breathe it out, and we'll be fine. And Michael was sitting right there with her, with his wife. Michael wanted a baby. I, Go figure. Michael do love Ashley. I think people be on her head because, oh, Robin and Candace punk ass said he said this, oh, in the blog they say he touched somebody's ass, so he don't really love. I do think Michael love Ashley. I just also feel like they don't have a perfect marriage. My leg keep itching, so I keep scratching my little mild scratcher. I think a mosquito bit me, but I just think their marriage have issues the same way anybody else marriage has issues, and how they're not perfect like anyone else. So it kind of it'd be crazy how people is like speaking negatively on them wanting to have a whole nother human being. She want a baby, bitch. I mean, it is what it is. We then see Giselle meets up with Candace, okay? And this is where Candace pissed me the fuck off and made me want to punch her in her esophagus, okay? Dead in her esophagus. So Candace lay there, get to Chris' restaurant, and I think they say Chris is really just a manager at that restaurant. He don't own it. Anyway, I was like, why Candace be late like she got a job? Like, where does Candace be coming from that she be late? Probably even sucking on mama titty. Anyway, so they talking about her the rainbow party from Monique, as Giselle couldn't make up the daughter was sick. Candace then brings up how I was so aggravated with Ashley's story about her miscarriage, and she was like, "Well, what happened?" Well, she opened up the area for you to speak, and then Ashley spoke and was all, uh, 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 she had no tears. This is what frustrated me. The simple fact that Candace whole conversation was, I'm upset because Ashley spoke at a rainbow party about her miscarriage after Monique asked if anyone wants to speak about their experience. The simple fact that Candace, bald headed ass, who out here sucking from the titty of her mama, her daddy, and Chris, you know what I'm saying, with his brown dick. The simple fact that Candace had the audacity, the balls, the bald headed gall to then say, you don't believe Ashley, she was being extra, you know what I'm saying? I was like, why would she talk? Bitch, you ain't birth nothing. Okay, you ain't birth shit. You ain't did shit in life. Nothing besides get on this show and marry that white man with your mama's money. And the simple fact that you would fix your lips to basically down a woman who literally had a miscarriage and was at a rainbow baby party speaking about her miscarriage and just saying how she hopes to one day have a baby. And bitch, your issue was you didn't see her cry. Bitch, until you suffer a miscarriage, until you get pregnant and lose that baby, you don't have the you don't have the right to speak up on that woman's uterus. I give zero fucks if you have nothing else in life to talk about in a scene. You should not talk about that. I hope every person, every organization who even has children drops all interest in you, your mama, your husband, your daddy, this show, because the simple fact that you had the balls to just make it seem like Ashley can't express her loss of her miscarriage. Bitch, what? She wasn't crying, but she was making, she was making all these faces. Bitch, girl, Candace, I swear, you are a piece of shit. And you know what? I hope that when you try to have a baby, I hope your body don't reject it. I hope when you want that family that you don't lose that baby. I hope and pray that you are able to get pregnant. You fertile bitch, because you said you're fertile myrtle. I hope you really are. Because if you not, bitch, if you up here sowing all your karma as you talk major shit about Ashley, and we know Ashley ain't innocent, okay? We know that. I don't get no fuck about what Ashley said she didn't want to bring. I don't get no fuck. I am a supporter of women who have lost children and have to keep the fuck going and hope to have another one. So anybody who can't connect the two dots over Candace ain't shit for teasing or being aggravated with Ashley for speaking about her miscarriage, y'all ain't shit either. Okay? Understand me? I give zero fucks about anyone who wants to be on Candace's side simply because they don't like Ashley. Not liking Ashley and what she's done the past couple of seasons don't have shit to do with the miscarriage she had and her being at a fucking rainbow party speaking about her loss. Period. Period. It aggravated I know. Look, I tell you all the time. People and their experiences make them who they are. And when Karen said early in the episode, she really believed that Ashley having that miscarriage changed her. I agree with that, bitches. Okay, but Candace, on the other hand, on the bullshit of it all, pissed me. Man, look. I ain't wishing bad on Candace. What I'm telling her is I hope and pray that she's able to get pregnant despite how she been treating Ashley. I'm going to say that. Because dog. And then she was on Watch What Happens Live, still going on about, I just, I felt everything for people who had a miscarriage. However, bitch, ain't no however. You can't say however. Period. The only reason Candace is down Ashley's throat about this is because she don't have shit else going on. What other woman do you know who just had a whole wedding that she didn't pay for with a whole husband, and her whole goddamn thought process is about another woman's uterus? Candace is miserable. You wanna know why? Cause she ain't got shit. Cause she's in a house her mama pay for. Her mama, Candace is miserable. Cause ain't nowhere on God's green earth that she all wrapped up into Ashley. Even Monique don't get no fuck about. Even Monique is not caring about Ashley. That's who should be. That's who should be on her ass. Monique should. Karen should. But Candace bitch ass, bitch, you on my fucking list. Okay? On my list. Period. Anyway, Candace then opened up her mouth again and says to talk about Katie. Not Katie, about Monique. She tells Giselle, well, yeah, we were out of the country. What was they at? In Louisiana. Monique was talking about Katie, what I'm saying? She said that Katie is like a slave. She said, what? Well, she said that she used to be all, in dresses and pattern dresses, and now she's like, I'm a star. And she's like, so like she's a slave? And Giselle was like, what? She's like a slave, really? And Candace is laughing, like, yeah. She's like, did you laugh when she said it? Candace said, no, I didn't laugh. Then they show footage of Candace cracking up laughing. And what pissed me off again was the fact that she didn't say it the way Monique said it. Monique's point was, when we first seen Katie, she was basically just kind of a pageant girl, a little bit like a Becky, no tea, no shade. And now she's way more ethnic. So ethnic that it seems as if she's on Amistad. And it was a reference of she's just very, very, you know what I'm saying, fight the power type thing. But the way Monique said it, it was not in a mean, rude way, and she was not calling a girl no slave. But not Monique. Candace is the asshole, and she ain't got shit going on, and she can't relay messages correctly. So she's starting up shit because Giselle like I can't believe she would say to someone that's like a slave, and that's offensive. But you know what? They can't listen to Candace because Candace ain't shit. Okay, and I'm done. Anyway, Candace is too fucking stupid and too much of an airhead to comprehend what Monique said and what she meant. Because she's stupid. She's stupid. Anyway, we then see Ashley and Karen go to some meditation spot thing, and they was hugging and breathing, and like, oh, when you hug me, you have to breathe in. Oh, that was fucking weird. So, Karen, for the most part, initially is not open to it. It was like a little zen, like, a whole little spa where they go when someone tells them calm down to breathe, let me read your chakras, and all that. And Karen at first like, nope, I gotta poop. I didn't poop today. You know what I'm saying? My diaphragm made me feel poop, whatever. I don't know. And so she was laughing a little bit, cracking a little bit of jokes or whatever. And the lady then said, I'm also a medium. And she said, and I felt your dad say, you got this, baby girl. And Karen was like, say what now? And at that moment, she burst into tears. Saying how she's been holding on so much, how she tried to be so strong, and how her parents was like her stadium, they were her platform, and she's wildly without her platform because it kind of fell from upon her, and she brings up how she's just now you know, wrapping her mind around the loss of them and, losing both parents, it did shift her platform. And that she now realizes how much her family and the friends who she holds close to her are very important. I want a spicy chicken sandwich from Wendy's. I don't know why to stop. My dad used to love those. Okay. All right, Dad. So she just again brings up how important she realizes that people in her life are important to her. She brings up also how it's hard talking about her father, mainly because but she said it was hard talking about her dad. She said, but feeling his presence around her was very healing, and she was so happy they went and did that today. It was a very moving moment, in my opinion. We see her and her and Athy, just having conversations or whatever, and just kind of bonding and talking because again, sometimes it's easier for you to bond with people when you don't have other motherfuckers around you being petty and added to the bullshit. And because it was just them two in that moment, they were able to meet on a level of this is something real and not no petty bullshit. You know, Effie brings up how, she's having a hard time too. She said mainly because, she's like, I'm scared and my body is just not going to be able to, you know, carry a child for a term. You know what I'm saying? Not just how my husband's 60, whatever, and you know what I'm saying, what if I die alone? And kind of those are your feels like for real? She's like, yeah, like, I had two miscarriages, Michael's older, and again, what if my body just can't do it? And she's like, that's my fear every day is that my body won't allow me to do it. And that's why I say you can't be out here down in women who went through that because her body could really not allow her to have more children, or not even have, but not allow her to carry children. And I don't think people realize when people want kids, like Gabrielle Union, who said she had miscarriage after miscarriage after miscarriage, and to the point where her body would not allow her to have children. She could not bear her own. She could not, birth her own children. So they end up having a surrogate. But she like, I suffered in silence for years because women like Candace will talk shit after you suffer too much, and now you, girl. Anyway, Karen's like, look, Ray was 50 when we had our daughter, and I gave him his only biological child. So you'll be fine. Just calm down. And trust the process or whatever. Don't stress. You'll be fine. And we know she's now pregnant. Damn, she like 9 months now. So it was a nice moment for them to share. And seeing Karen organically smile and just giggle a little bit and have conversations was very, very pleasing to the eye. Even though she was running away from Assy when Assy tried to hug her. Now that was funny. Anyway, that was the whole episode, y'all. I will talk to y'all later. Peace.